I hope that you guys can hear me now. Can you give feedback? Is there now? Yes, welcome. Awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, so I have to repeat again. Thank you for letting me know, giving this feedback. So I have to ask again here on this instrument. I'll go back to this full capture here. So if you closely look at, we will be looking at XAUUSD in a couple of minutes. Before we go to that, just letting you know, I'm opening. I just open a sell on Gbpusd. Now this is a swing trade, and I hope that you guys can hear me now. Right? Okay. All right. So I see the likes is still not there. I know that in the beginning, but if you guys ready to enjoy this session, first give a thumbs up, smash it to almost nearly to the view, and then we'll be looking at this Gbpusd, that trade that I'm going to open. And GJ, if we look at here, we can see that this is a I will be also doing the full analysis on this trade to find out what I think that GJ might do, and then we'll jump back to the XAUUSD as there is a news coming later today. We may see a potential movement in the market in the upcoming session. So let's first look at in this instrument on Gbpusd. So why I'm opening this instrument, why I'm short on GJ at the moment, and this is the 4-hour time frame, and this is a swing trade. So what I think that I could be wrong. As I mentioned, trading is all about probability. So Gbpusd, if you guys look at it, you can see there is a head, left shoulder, and the right shoulder. So what I think that this is the 4-hour time frame. and we can see that this market in a downtrend. So here is what we can see from here. From this level there is a strong drop, okay, and then pullback, another drop, pullback, another drop, deeper pullback, another big drop, and we see the two waves to the upside. In fact, the market again tested this previous support here, which is turning resistance here. So this is where we can see support here, support here, support here, which is turning resistance, and support turn resistance on Gbpusd, so which is confirming a downtrending market structure in this instrument. And in that downtrend, if we look at here, what we can see that the market started to break below again after cross of this 20 EMA on Gbpusd. And what I think that it may form a potential head and shoulder here, and with that head and shoulder formation, if we closely look at it, we can see that after this head and shoulder formation, we might see that GJ will try to create another downside bias here. So if you look at it, you can see that this is a head, left shoulder, and the right shoulder, and with that head and shoulder formation, we might see that a Gbpusd may continue to drop here, and that's the basis of this a sell position here on GJ. And I will be, because there is an order block here as well. So if you closely look at it, you can see this is the 4-hour time frame. There's an order block, okay, so which is basically, here is the previous resistance here, which is an order block, and we have seen there was a significant, if you look at it, you can see there is a double bottom, okay, and with the double bottom, we can see that with this double bottom, the market had a big bounce, pullback, another bounce, pullback. The market is forming series of that higher high and the higher low, which is in an uptrend. And in that uptrending market, so we see that after this uptrend, the market slowed down here, formed triple top, and then the price managed to break below in this instrument. Now with that breakdown, so if we closely look at it, we can see the market in a downtrend, and in the downtrend, what we can see the market basically, what I think that it may form another head and shoulder here. So you can see another head and shoulder, and with that head and shoulder, we can see the market may drop to that support here, which is an important level of support. And if we closely look at on this instrument, we can see the market managed to potentially forming that head and shoulder, and from that head and shoulder, we might see that GJ potentially coming back here to this support level here, where there is a high liquidity. So therefore, the potential for this market to drop here, it's a probabilistic trade rather than the risk reward, which is in trading is very important to understand what is probability. And also I'll be discussing in depth on how to understand probability, because when you are trading, it's important that you always look at the probability. And if you closely look at it, you can see this is a resistance here, and we can see the market is where this is where, if you closely look at, we can see that the market is forming a head, left shoulder, and the right shoulder. And with that head and shoulder formation, we can expect GJ to come back here potentially to the support level to create a new lower low. So Gbpusd may continue to drop, but at the same time there is a probability for deeper bounce here. So definitely risk management is key when we are entering the trade, and this is a swing trade with a bigger pips here. And with that bigger pips, what we can expect on GJ for the market to potentially break below to the support level, and that might lead that price to this level here, where there is a potentially forming a double bottom, or continuing to the downside to this support level here, where this is an important level of support where there is a high liquidity. So with that in mind, on GJ, what we can expect for this market to come back here potentially, and then to retest this support here to create a new lower low. So this is where waiting for the market to come back here and then to retest. And if we see that, what I think here, we might see some deeper liquidity grab and potentially expecting to drop here. So if you look at the daily here, you can see the market already from the daily perspective, the price already dropped well below this level. There is a bearish engulfer on the daily. This is the daily bounce followed by cross of this daily high, and then we can see the market in fact had a huge drop on the daily time frame. And with that daily drop, we can see the price basically has formed that daily bearish engulfer, and we can see that there is a, from here, a very strong drop, pullback, another drop, and we could see the market potentially coming back here to this support level to create a new lower low. So this could be the support here on GJ, and with that support, we can expect for the market to come back here to the support level to create a new lower low. So with that in mind, GBP/JPY is in a potentially downtrend, and expecting for this market to come back here. This is not, as I mentioned guys, it's not a short-term trade. We might need to run this trade even few days, 2 days, 1 day, depending on. I hope that today we should see further downside. If it bounce back up, we might need to wait for a potential head and shoulder formation, or it might just grab again more liquidity to go back up to the even it could go back to the stop loss. So it is very essential that always clearly do the risk management, guys. It's the key to become better trader. Doing the proper risk management, which is very important. So with that said, GBP/JPY forming that structure and expecting for the market to come back here to the support level. So this is the trade that also I have opened, and let's now jump back to the XAUUSD before the news, and we will be doing full analysis first and then look for to see what kind of opportunity we might have for the upcoming session. And in the meantime, if you guys are enjoying the live session that I'm posting every day, a lot of content as well, so make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Can I take a look of Mr. Wizard gold analysis today? Yeah, absolutely. We are going back to the gold, and let's look at this one. If you guys look at the early post that analysis was given in the channel, if you guys have probably seen that analysis on XAUUSD, was an incredible analysis. And in that analysis, we have seen that XAUUSD was in fact, the market is almost moving in that direction. I'll be doing also, okay, Euro, yeah, absolutely. No idea again, loud and clear. Thank you very much. Welcome, Jacqueline. Thank you very much. Yes, cool, awesome. Thank you very much for joining the live session. So let's look at now on XAUUSD on the lower time frame, what kind of trading opportunity we might have. Now, looking at first of all daily chart, this instrument, this is in a bullish trend. This instrument, if you guys look at it, you can see from here. Okay, so this is an impulse here on XAUUSD, and with this impulse, okay, so here is the bounce from here. And with that bounce, okay, so a big bounce. With this bounce, pullback. And with that pullback, what you can see the market from here had another bounce. And with that bounce, what we can see that deeper pullback, a daily bearish engulfer here. And this is a if we closely look at, we can see the market here, a daily perspective, it's in a trend. Okay, so it's in a bullish trend, right? So you can see from here, bounce, pullback, another bounce, deeper pullback, and it is in another trend, right? So it's in another trend on XAUUSD. And if you closely look at it, you can see with this red bearish engulfer, this is a daily bullish candle followed by another bull candle here on XAUUSD from the daily perspective. And so you can see this is a resistance line, okay? Resistance. And from the daily, we can see after initial retest of the support here, so far today the market made its move to the upside. And 4 hour perspective here on XAUUSD, we can see this is a bullish price action here. There is a bullish engulfer, pretty strong bullish engulfer, followed by another bullish engulfer, followed by, we can see there is a narrow red candle here. So these sessions, this one, so far we see that initial bounce, and we can expect for this market, what I think that after a retest, we could see that the market is bouncing back up here to create a new higher high. This is what we're expecting. Now, looking at the 15 minutes perspective on XAUUSD, here is, you can see there is a local, the reason I'm saying local is because you can see we have seen a drop here to the NFP, gap open, the market retested and bounced back up. So it's in an uptrend at the moment here, along with the daily price action. So 15 minutes, we can see the market in an uptrend, and in that uptrending market, so you can see market movement, pullback, another movement, deeper pullback, another movement, pullback, and we can see the market basically in a at the moment in a downtrend here. And with that downtrend, looking at the lower time frame here, so we can see that this is a head, left shoulder, and the right shoulder. So head and shoulder formation, and with that head and shoulder formation, the market started to drop here to the support level. So what we can expect in this market from the I'm looking at the lower time frame now, 5 minutes, to see how the price might be doing. And this is a high liquidity zone here, okay? So we can see that this is a very important support here. There is a bounce from this level, which is where there is a resistance here as well. So we can see the market in an uptrend at the moment on XAUUSD. So any break of a structure, so which is what I'm expecting for the market to break from the structure, though the market may not do what we expect. The market will always do what the market do. This is where also many traders fail to understand the trading psychology, is that just keep in mind, guys, there is a saying that there's only 3 things that we can have control in this universe, right? So this is a very profound, important understanding that will change the way you look at the market, okay? So there are only 3 things that we have control in this universe, is our thought, action, and emotion, right? Nothing else. But unfortunately, all of us almost, we don't control these 3 that we have control over, but we try to control everything else. So market moves in its own way. So we cannot control how the market will move, but we can. The smart trader are those who goes with the how the market moves. Okay, so there are 2 ways you can trade. One way is how I want the market to move, or someone wants the market to move, and then trade based on that. The other way is how the market is moving, and then trading based on that movement. There's a big difference, right? So one way is, for example, if you're on a river, so where there is a high flow in the river, okay, so the water is flowing in the river, and you just go with the flow. So that's also if you understand that trend in the market, is the same way trading with the trend is going with the flow. Okay, so when you know that how to go with the flow, also it becomes much easier to navigate anything. Going with the flow is the most efficient way to do something. So with that said, if we look at here, the only way we can predict the movement in the market is from the trend, right? So that means the flow, order flow, or the market, which way it is heading. So if we look at here, XAU USD, you can see the trend is up, and here is a this is an important level of support here. So if we closely look at support here, support here, support here, 5-minute perspective, and from that support, expecting for the market to break to the support level here. Okay, so where there is a high liquidity, and from that high liquidity, expecting for this market to return back up again to create a new higher high. I hope that you guys are enjoying the live session. Thank you very much for joining this live session. I would appreciate your support if you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Need to change the music, isn't it? So let's see this one, the one we hear every day. Okay. Now, GJ has a let's coming back to here. This one slowly going up for a pullback, and with this one, with the pullback, expecting GBPJPY to drop here to the support level, and XAUSD, you can see the market here is so locally we can see lower time frame. There is a bounce here potentially, and with this bounce, this is a significant bounce here. So looking at the lower time frame, so we can see quite a few long wick candles in that area on XAUSD, and with these long wick candles, the market, you can see, has broken that support, and with that support break, expecting for the market to this is the 15 minutes candlestick pattern closing as a multiple liquidity candle, and here is we might see some potential upside bias. We see some movement on XAUSD. So let's see that daily price action here. We can see from this daily support level, there is a liquidity zone here, and with that liquidity zone, okay, so this is a resistance line here, and with this resistance, let's look at the 1-minute chart. We can see the market made its initial bounce, and I think that we might see some short-term potential movement here. So with the 25 pip stop loss here, 25 pip stop loss on XAUSD at the moment, I'm going to open buy to the daily resistance line, 2 to 1 reward to risk. Guys, as I mentioned, stop loss pip is very important. 26 pip stop loss, no trade without proper risk management, which is the most important part of our trading. So it's very important that, guys, you always do the risk management, and there is no trade without proper risk management, which is very important to look at. So here I'm putting the stop loss at 2685.036, TP target at 2692.94, and this is opening. So another we opened that buy on XAUSD, expecting for the market to bounce back up. So the stop loss that I put at 2685.03, so very tight stop loss, only 20 from here, that what I opened around 29 pip at the moment. And so so stop loss at 2685.036, and TP target take at 2692.948. Okay, so this is where expecting XAUSD to have an initial bounce that might be also could go back even downside here. So open that bullish trade here on XAUSD, expecting for the market to trend again. As we have seen, there is a liquidity gap here, 15 minutes candlestick pattern that closing as a doji. So there's a multiple liquidity gap here. Now if it wants to grab again liquidity, then we will be that gonna be unfortunate, but expecting for the market to trend in the direction. As you can see here 3 important liquidity candle formation here. That means that back to back 3 important candlestick pattern has grabbed the liquidity that might lead that price back to the upside to create a new higher high. We'll see that where it is heading, and based on that we can look for potential trading opportunity. There's a 15 minutes here doji, and looking at the 5 minutes here, we can see this is the 5 minutes candle, which is basically as a massive bullish engulfer, and that's a big bullish engulfer. Now if it is a liquidity grab, then we should see that bounce. But if it is a change of trend call, then we might see in that direction. So in that case, we will be out with 26 pip minus. But I'm expecting to trend in the direction to create a new higher high here. Right. So we'll see that where it is heading. All right, so here is there's a long wick candles, and $15 minutes, a very narrow doji. The trend is up. So if we look at the 4-hour here as well, so we can see the market from the 4-hour perspective also bullish. We'll see that 1 minute, another doji formation. So we'll keep eye on the 1 minute chart to see the price action and market structure formation for this price, and we can see some improvement potentially coming up in the price action. Thanks for joining the live session. Absolutely appreciate your support to the channel by giving a thumbs up, guys. If you are enjoying the live session, make sure you like this stream and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. It's awesome. Okay, so you see some improvement in the direction. So you see potentially an expecting an inverted head and shoulder and then bounce from that inverted head and shoulder. Thank you. Come on, don't come for a weak fill here. And 5 minutes candle closing. Okay, so you can see there is a is this trying to change the trend? If that's the case, you might need to so this is the 1 hour candle, and this is 1 hour candle. If we look at here, we can see the market so this is 1 hour. If we see the market trend, I want to see that it's getting a rejection. So looking at a 30 minutes where price is trying to retest again, 1 hour, let's look at here on the lower time frame, 1 minute. So you can see expecting an inverted head and shoulder, and then to bounce back up. So with this inverted head and shoulder, see that if it is trending, minutes, looking at the 15 minutes, so you can see the market. This is an this is an wanting to see the market started to trend here with an upside bias. So you can see the market form a narrow doji, and so wanting to see that it's trending in the direction. Expecting for the market to bounce back up to create a new higher high. So it's in a two-way situation where we might see that the market is potentially, breaking to the upside and then to create a new higher high. So looking at the 30 minutes candlestick pattern is a narrow doji. This is the 1 hour price action where wanting to see the market is heading. So you can see double bottom, expecting for the market to make a move to the upside, and so this is the 1 hour price action here as well. So we from the 1 hour, very strong bounce and then pull back. So from the 30 minutes, long wick candle, okay. Now 1 minute price action, expected to go up and then to the resistance line here, which is a very important resistance level. Okay, so here is head, left shoulder, right shoulder, inverted head and shoulder. In the inverted head and shoulder, expecting for this market to move in that direction to create a new higher high. We'll see that how far it might be going, and based on that we can look for entry opportunity in the market. So in the meantime, traders, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day, including live analysis, live education, live trade sessions, along with many other educational content also I'm posting over the weekend. So stay connected by pressing that bell notification so that you are not missing any of this any day. So here is you can see there is an inverted head and shoulder, expecting for this market to move back up and then to create a new higher high. See that where it is heading. Okay, here is the 5 minutes candlestick pattern. It didn't form a very bullish, so it might move little sideways. There's a 1 hour candle closing here. The 4 hour here. The market on the 4 hour support expected a little stronger bounce, which we see some movement at the moment, and 1 hour candle closed. If we see that it's having a rejection from this level, if it is, we might see that inverted head and shoulder here, and with that inverted head and shoulder, thank you. Okay, so looking at in that area with this inverted head and shoulder, 1 hour candle is closing, and as this candle closing on the 1 hour, the market is almost going back to our entry position, and 30 minutes not up to the expectation, the price action. So therefore, if we see that there is a bounce, we might be exiting at entry, which we could see a potential bounce here. So here is the doji, and 1 minute price action. Four hour bullish, 1 hour. We can see there is a here is a long wick candle, and okay, so here as you can see the market from here, long wick candles, quite a few, expecting for the market to trend in the direction, and with that movement, okay, so you can see the price is trying to bounce back up. Want to see this going to the entry, and with the price hitting the entry, we can see a bounce. All right, so we are almost nearing to the entry. Want to see that it's been able to break to the upside. Okay, so this trade, let's look at the market from here. I think we might see some sideways movement. The price action doesn't look to me impressively bullish, so this trade I will be exiting at entry. It's still not there, still not at my entry, but once the market will go up, we will be exiting at entry, and then we will be re-entering with a different setup as soon as we will find that. So here is this is a, you can see a triple bottom, and with the triple bottom we can expect for this market to it's a gap open, and with the gap open let's wait for a potential bounce here, and I'm ready to exit as soon as the market will hit the entry. So 15 minutes price action here, you can see there is a dodgy bearish price action. Okay, so here is okay, so here is, you can see the market forming series of higher low, and so it might be from here, I've seen the price 15 minutes price action. We may see some reversal here, guys. So for our retest again from here, we'll be waiting for the bounce, and then we might see some reversal confirmation potentially on the lower time frame. But before the reversal, want to see that it's having a potential. So it failed to create a higher high, so we'll be waiting for the market to move up, and then to see that how far it might be going. So looking at the 5 minutes, we might be able to open a hedge trade, if you guys, but I would like to see that it's just trying to first it is showing a reversal pattern here, guys. So we'll see how this 1 minute candle is closing. Okay, so the price action now suddenly became bearish. So what I will be doing here, guys, we will be opening a hedge trade. So hedge trade means that we will be opening an opposite direction trade with a double risk on it. So just doubling the risk. That means that previously if it is 1%, making it to 2%, and so it's a hedge trade on XAUUSD. We might see a bearish pressure here. So the price action form here bearish. So you might see downside pressure. I'm going to open an opposite directional trade with just double risk. So I have opened a sell with the just with the doubling the risk for the trade. We might see some bearish pressure here. So looking at if we look at the 30 minutes, there is a we might see some return here, wanting to see. Okay, so looking at the 1 minute chart, but I think that we might see some a deeper pullback. So it may come here to the liquidity zone, which is expecting, and with that liquidity grab. We'll see that where it is heading. 1 minute chart, there is a long wick candle, and so we are on an opposite directional trade with expectation for change of trend. Now from the 20 EMA, it just so the 15 minute 1 minute candlestick pattern. See if it is breaking that pattern and changing the trend. So if the market in that direction changing the trend, we might see some sudden drop possible if it wants to come for a local drop. You see there is a consolidation, and from here see where it is heading, and based on that we can look for potential entry opportunity. Thanks for joining the live session, guys. If you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press the notification bell so that you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Come on, it's trying to revert again in that direction. So looking at the 5 minutes, looking at again on the 5 minutes, it is still moving in a sideway. 4 hour support test. So if it wants to change the trend, should be able to see strong bearish price action. Okay, so we can see some there is a red candle formation, and 5 minutes. So here there is another 30 minutes candle closed on the 15 minutes, also forming a doji, and it is very unpredictable at the moment. And from this zone, so a red bearish candle, and we can see the market basically coming well below here. So we can see a red bearish candle here. So we have seen there is a long red candle, expecting for the market to trend in the direction. So we can see it's trying to form a this is where there is a potentially forming a bearish price action most likely, and we can see the market is currently coming here potentially downside, and with that downward pressure, expecting for the market to trend in the direction to create a new lower low. And so we can see there is a head, left shoulder, right shoulder, expecting for the market to trend in the direction to create a new lower low. So a long bearish engulfer wanting to see the market is coming here to create a new lower low. So a red bearish engulfer, and with the bearish engulfer expecting for the market to, so we can see that there is a head and shoulder formation, and as we mentioned, we may see some downtrend here. That's what expecting for the market to trend to that support level. And thank you for your support as well, guys, for this channel, and I appreciate your support. If you guys enjoying the live session that I'm doing every day, give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. So we can see some bearish pressure, wanting to see that it's breaking in that direction to create a new lower low. Okay, we see downside pressure, downward pressure in that area, and okay, so you see some bearish pressure. That's where you can see the market trend. All right, so I'll be holding it so that we can because this one is a double up than the other one, so you want to see it's taking that move here, and with that move, okay, you can see the market here is okay, you can see there is a head. So with that head, expecting for the market to drop here to create a new lower low. So with that downward pressure, the market trend is down, and so with that downtrend, want to see the market is having some downside pressure here. Let's see where it is heading, and based on that we can look for potential entry opportunity. Further entry if we need it. At the moment we are on this trade, and as you can see, quite a few series of lower high formation here, and with this series of lower high, if you guys look at it, you can see series of lower high, expecting for the market to come back here to this support level to create a new lower low. And you can see it's a series of lower high. With this series of lower high, we may see that the price is coming back here to this support level. So with that in mind, we can see the market basically it dropped again. It's gone back up for a pullback slightly, and we'll wait for the market to start to trend in the direction to create a new lower low. Thank you guys, and in the meantime, if you are enjoying our time is gold news, thank you very much. Good afternoon to have you, sir. Welcome. Hello, welcome. Do you think it's gonna bring volatility? We'll see. Let's see where it is heading. Thank you very much. So yesterday, index USD selling, the TP coach. Thank you. So the TP here, so far we set at 2681.35, and from that level, wanting to see that it's breaking below this level to the support level to see where it is heading. And what I think the market may trend in that direction. Okay, so locally wanting to see the market is coming back to the support level. Okay, so here is a series of lower high formation, and with that series of lower high, if we look at so you can see the market forming series of lower high. Want to see that it's breaking below to create a new lower low, and so there is a doji. So we can see it failed to create a higher high. So we will be waiting here on the this is the 30 minutes price action. I think we might see another potential bounce. So we are at entry. The market didn't trend, and so here, okay, so you can see some pullback. I will be waiting for the market to if you look at it, you can see this is here is a series of lower high in that area. So I will be going out of this trade. it's not trending at the moment. As you can see, it's in a sideways. So I'm exiting the trade in that zone here. So I'm out of the trade, and it might now have a potential bounce in that area. So I'll be exiting the trade. As you can see, it might now potentially bounce. This is a complete sideways market, where the market basically having a bias here. So we'll see that where it is heading. And okay, so this is a sideways market. We just need to wait for the news to come up, and then we can look for that entry opportunity. So we have to be patient here, guys. So you can see there is a bounce. It may now have a bigger move to the upside, and until we can find that further opportunity, we'll be waiting to see. I'm out of the trade, looking at the market in a sideways. So when the market sideways, we just need to be patient. There's no other way we can do around. So here we might see now some upside, but it's still in a sideways. So yeah, we will be waiting for further confirmation. It might move in a sideways, or may have an initial bounce. We'll see how far it might be going, and based on that, we can look for entry opportunity. Let's see where it is heading, and based on that, we can look for next opportunity. So Gbpusd, going back to that one here on GJ, and that one started to drop here on GJ. You can see the market here, resistance. We can see there is a left shoulder, right shoulder. On GJ, had left shoulder, right shoulder, expecting Gbpusd to trend in that direction to create a new lower low. So GJ, what we can see that here, this is a series of lower high formation, and in that series of lower high, expecting for the market to come back here to create a new lower low. And here you can see this is a series of lower high, expecting Gbpusd to come back here to create a new lower low. And it's a bearish price action. So with that bearish price action, this is a also long bearish engulfer. For our price action, we can see series of lower high, head, left shoulder, right shoulder, and series of lower high, wanting to see that GJ coming back here to the support level. We can see there is a drop, pullback, drop, pullback. So the market basically here trending in a downtrending fashion. So you can see Gbpusd, this is an important level of support, wanting to see that GJ coming back here to the support level to create a new lower low. Gbpusd moving in accordance with our plan, and gold might come for a deeper pullback. You can see when the market sideways, there is no issue. It is fully choppy, like the one that we did yesterday. So you have to wait for the market to break out again, and then we will be re-entering once we find that. While we can see Gbpusd trending, so which is a good sign that we might see this market to drop back to the support level. If we drop that to the support, then we can look for the entry opportunity in this market. Again, if we see that the market has given the TP, we can look for further opportunity. So we can see a downtrend here from this level. There is a drop, pullback, drop, pullback. The market is forming series of lower high and lower low, which is in a downtrending market. And here is an important level of support here. Okay, so with that support, expecting for the market to trend to this level to create a new lower low. This is a head here, and also we can see the market trend is down. You guys with me? So with the XAU USD, it's moving in a sideways. Gbpusd, which is most likely we could see breaking that low here, which might give the TP hit. And looking at other instrument, if we look at euro dollar, British pound, US dollar, and dollar yen, they're also currently trending. So you can see here, this is a red bearish candle followed by narrow pullback, another drop, deeper pull. The market is trending, creating series of lower high and lower low. And here is an important support here. Okay, so with that in mind, we will be waiting for the price to see where the market might be heading to. And so dollar yen, we can see there is a massive bearish price action here from this level. There is a big drop on dollar yen, and in this market would like to see the prices coming back here to this support level to create a new lower low. So here is an important support here on dollar yen, and I think the price may break below to create a new lower low on dollar yen. Dollar yen also, along with the Gbpusd, we might see that downward pressure, and I will be looking in the upcoming session to see what else we can have. And it was a great session, all of you guys, and I hope that you learned something from here, you enjoyed this session, and thank you for joining the live session. I'll see you again, Teddy. Guys, that's weird sometimes. I'll see you again trading live together. Until that, stay well, stay happy. We'll see you very soon. Thank you.